Yeah, it's going to be a DVD and Blu-ray update. It's been a while since I've done one. I've got a fair number of stuff. Got to apologise for not replying to many comments on my videos. I've been really busy at the moment. So yeah, I'll get back to the comments kind of thing. The work's kind of eased up a little bit now. But first up, it's a Blu-ray. It's a Daimajin. I wanted to get this for a while. Come to the three films: Daimajin, Return Daimajin, and Daimajin Strikes Again. It's set during this, the war in states, so the Sengoku period in Japan. It's a giant statue of an angry god, basically protecting the innocent. Oh no! In fact, no, it doesn't say that. His rage is unleashed. It could be directed at both the wicked and the innocent alike. Okay, that sounds good. But yeah, this was done in the mid-60s. I wanted to see this for a while, and I'm looking forward to watching it. As I said, there's a mixed bag of Blu-rays and DVDs. There's a lot of horror stuff in here. I'm going to try to go through some of the shit ones first, because I got a fair few shit ones. I got Ice Cream Man. This is actually one of the worst films I think I've ever seen. Too cheap for its own good. It's got a pretty decent cast. I don't know what David Warner must have been doing to star in this. Work must have dried up in that moment. Clint Howard, it was just fucking terrible. Edge of Sanity, oh god, this was nearly as bad. Anthony Perkins was kind of making me laugh with his shit acting. His acting is truly awful in this. It just, as I said, the acting is just so bad. It just you can tell he's uncomfortable playing this part. Great cover art though, but you can tell he doesn't want to do this role. You can just tell he's just not comfortable doing it. What else did I get? Right, I got a mixture of kind of horror stuff, as I said. I got Absentia. I hear this is pretty good. Kind of shitty cover art, but I hear this is yeah, I hear decent things. Don't know about a masterpiece. Just as I said, you got to take some of these reviews with a pinch of salt type thing, because normally they're kind of bollocks. But yeah, I hear that's pretty good. I got The Shrine. That is great cover art. I absolutely love that. From the director who did Jack Brooks' Monster Slayer, I think. I hear this is really good. I hope it's good. As I said, with some modern horror, you gotta sift through kind of the shit. You know what I mean? I got Bug. This is a 70s kind of horror film. Really kind of creepy trailer. You should check this out. This cost a little bit. I think this cost me about 15 quid. That's not too bad. I think it's out of print now. But yeah, I hear a good. Watch a trailer of this. That looks actually okay. I picked up The Squad. South American movie. It's kind of got that. I get the impression that it's probably going to be a lot like Our Point, but not as good. If I mean, I haven't seen it, mind you, so. But I just get that kind of impression. Now, I can't tell where this was actually filmed. Was it? No, it's not Argentinian. Is it Colombian? I'm not too sure, but yeah, I hear it's okay. I'll give it a chance. And I also picked up 2-pack of The Curse and Curse 2. Now I hear The Curse is actually alright. I hear it's good fun. For some reason the disc is kind of moving slightly around in there. But yeah, I hear that's alright. I've been meaning to. I like getting horror stuff for October. I'm sure you're all the same. Right. What else did I get? I was about to run something down, but I can't really remember what it was. No, I wasn't going to run something down. I was supposed to show this in another update, but I absolutely love this film. Really awesome. It's the Blue Underground release of Final Countdown. Comes out awesome, kind of lenticular kind of cover. Basically, a ship, battleship. Kirk Douglas is the commander. Martin Sheen's on it as well. James Farentino, he's a pilot. They're basically in a massive storm. They go back in time just before the Japanese are about to bomb Pearl Harbor. It's a fucking awesome film. It's I mean, part of me would have loved the kind of really crazy ending, but I can see why they, it would have just made no sense. Charles Durning's very good in this as well. He turns up in it, but it's a really good one. I really recommend this. I'm sure loads of you've seen it, but it's a little cracker. I gotta say, it's a good little film. What else did I pick? I picked up a TV series as well. I'm watching this at the moment. This is recommended by a mate of mine. It's Breaking Bad. I watched the 3rd episode the other night, and I gotta be honest, it's fucking awesome. It really, really is good. Bit in the bath was making me laugh when like the acid light in the bath, that was funny. But yeah, that's really good. I'd recommend that. As I said, I'm only 3 episodes in, but I'm sure it's going to be good. I picked up a Blu-ray, Killer Elite with Jason Statham and Clive Owen, and De Niro just kind of calls the performance in. It's not too bad. Oh, it's got, oh god, what's his name? The guy. Oh god, I can't think of his name. Dominic Purcell, sporting just a quite amazing handlebar moustache. It's not too bad. I mean, yeah, it's okay. Statham's just Statham, innit, you know what I mean? Right. What else did we get? Right. Jack's back. Oh man, I've been. This got released on DVD, I think, 2 weeks ago. And it's really, really good. I mean, James Spader's always great at the sort of the perverted role. Perverted bastard. He's great. I mean, he just nails it. He makes me laugh. He basically, right, he dies at the beginning, gets killed by, I won't tell you who kills him, but then his twin brother, obviously played by Spader, comes in and attempts to find out who killed him. It's it's really, really good until the ending. The last 15-20 minutes just let it down. It should be more crazy. The story should have been, James Spader, the first twin shouldn't have died so early. Basically, there should have been an evil twin doing it, and it should have been Spader versus Spader. That would have actually made me laugh. But the thing they went for was just fucking shit. It just wasn't very good at all. I picked up a DVD of Conan the Barbarian. I'm not really that interested in the second one. I hear it's not good, but I hear the first one's called Bloodthirsty. Yeah, the second one's not so. And I haven't seen this in absolute years. All I remember is James Earl Jones getting decapitated near the end. I'm sure he does, and I always thought, right, I need to pick that up. Makes me laugh, that type of thing. Right, I picked up this, and I have to be honest, this is a great action movie. Till the ending. At the ending, I think this is the Dutch release of it. It's The Soldier. This was actually a really, really good action film. For about 60-70 minutes, there were some good deaths. Explosions, decent body count. Klaus Kinski turned up for around 2 minutes wearing this tight kind of white number on a ski slope, and then the ending was the most shittest ending I think I've seen in any film, in action. The ending was just, it was almost like the ending was tagged on. It was such a disappointment. If the ending had been anything like the rest of the film, it would have been an action classic, but it just kind of fizzed out. It was a real shame. I picked up this. If anyone was watching BBC Two yesterday, you probably would have seen this, The Swarm. And for some reason, they actually showed the full version, the full 2.5 hour version. Which, I mean, you have to watch this film fast forward in bits because it's boring as fucking places. Swarm of killer bees. Henry Fonda never deserved to be in this pile of shit, but it's very entertaining in a sort of a daft way. Richard Widmark, Richard Chamberlain. One of my favourite bits in this is the train crash with Ben Johnson flying out of a window. God, that makes me laugh. Fred McMurray kind of goes with him as well. It's a good kind of creature feature. You know, it's as I said, both. Christ, you can't watch 2.5 hours of that about fast forward and you'll just pass out from boredom. I also picked up Psycho 2, 3 and 4. Now, I don't know about 4, but I'm sure I hit 2. He's decent. He's pretty he's very decent. I'm not sure. I think the third one stars Jeff Fahey. Yeah, that's Jeff Fahey there. I've seen the fourth one. I'm sure. Yeah, I've seen some of it like late night on kind of ITV back in the day. So Mick Garris. I think Mick Garris did Quicksilver Highway and amongst a few others. Done a few Stephen King numbers. But yeah, I'll give that a watch. It should be a laugh. I also picked up a Blu-ray of a rough film. I never upgraded to DVD, and I don't know why. And it's a really good film. It's Angel Heart. Absolutely awesome film. Mickey Rourke before his face got all deformed and that. It's a very, very good film. Really good kind of mystery, kind of horror. I thoroughly recommend this. I'm sure you've all seen it. Alan Parker directed it. It's absolutely awesome. What did I pick up? I saw a trailer for this as well. It stars Dirk Benedict, as the title suggests, that sort of noise a snake would make. He's basically what is he? This is a lab technician who basically injects himself and he begins to turn into a snake. And I hear the effects pretty good. I gotta say, the trailer's pretty creepy as well. Got that kind of creepy 70s vibe to it. It could just be absolutely awful. But, yeah, I hear this is pretty good. Yeah, just, you know, as I said, I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I picked up Extra 1 and 2. I hear this is, because I hear, like, I know you can get the box set with the third one, but I hear the quality on the box set is pretty bad. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong on that. You know, the one with the black cover with the kind of the green face on the front. I hear the quality's bad on that. So I thought I'd just pick that up. I think the box set's pretty hard to get now. I picked up Clive Barker's Lord of Illusions. I said I wanted to pick up, you know, a fair number. I have a kind of a master list of kind of horror stuff I need. I want to get like 1 or 2 more before like October comes. I picked up Phantom of the Opera, Robert Englund. Again, I hear this is alright. I hear this is pretty good. What is it? Yeah, I picked up The Legacy. Stars Sam Elliott and his wife, whose name I always forget. What's her name? Catherine Ross. Stars Roger Daltrey as well. Kind of weird, I think kind of haunted house kind of yarn. But I hear it's pretty fun, so I'll watch that. What else did I get? And the last kind of DVD I picked up Scream. It says Code Red Dev. I'm sure this isn't like I don't think it's too rare or anything. Stars Woody Strode. I hear it's one of those slasher films with not much to it. I don't think there's much blood or anything, but you know, I always like that cover art with the sickle. So, and the last thing with the Blu-rays, I picked up a few steelbooks while I'm here. I picked up the Avengers steelbook. I think I've kind of commented on a few kind of videos, like in regards to the edit in this, you know, with the staff protruding out of someone's you know, back through to the chest. You know, I mean, like Disney kind of basically, you know, they fucked up. They gave us kind of the, you know, the edited kind of German print. It wasn't supposed to be was supposed to be released here in that condition, you know. And I'm really opposed to I'm opposed to censorship, even though it's so small. You know, I know some people are saying, "Oh, it's so small that don't be bothered about it." But then again, if it's so small, why bother? You know, they didn't do it. You know, they did it for Germany, but they basically fucked up here. They didn't do it for any sort of knife crime, you know, whatever. I know some kind of suggestions on that front. You know, it's kind of twaddle, and it's a 12 anyway. So you know, I don't see why you should be editing stuff like that. It's pretty ridiculous, I find. I picked up, this is out of print now, the Steelbook of Terminator. I was looking at the German one, but I think I might stick with this. I think this is a little bit nicer. It's a great film, the first. I always prefer the first one to the second one, you know. I love the scene in the police station and that. It's absolutely awesome. And I picked up, I watched this the other night, it just blew me away. Great. At first, when I first saw the Steelbook of the Red, I didn't really like it, I have to say, but I have to say, you know, in hand, it's very nice, and it's an absolutely awesome action film. Absolutely brilliant, and it, you know, it enjoys all the acclaim. You know, it's deserving of it. And I picked up as well one more series as well. I picked this up at a pretty decent price on Blu-ray. It's first season of Game of Thrones. It's one of loads of my family members are watching it, and they're saying, recommending me watching it. And it's one of the only kind of programs where I go around whistling the title kind of soundtrack of it, the title music. And I haven't even seen any of the program, but I want to watch this as well. Never read the books, mine, so. But you know, I think it'd be good. It's good for like the winter nights type thing. So yeah, that's the end of this fairly kind of big kind of update. Yeah, I'm gonna get back to like a lot of the comments and stuff because I've been kind of neglecting them. I've been busy, so apologies about that. But yeah, you know, thanks for all your comments and that, subscriptions. It's appreciated. And I might be back with one more update, probably more kind of horror as well, in kind of October time. So yeah, cheers.